Welcome to GS1 Australia Recall Health. To log in, enter your username and password. Before clicking the Login button, check the box to agree to the Recall Health terms and conditions. If you've forgotten your password, you can reset this by clicking Forgot Password. Once you've logged in, the GS1 Recall Health main dashboard can be viewed at the top of the screen, along with your name and the site location you've logged into. In this case, you can see Jane Smith has logged into the Royal Children's Hospital, Melbourne. Settings. Settings are located at the top of the screen. Here, you can update your user profile and email settings. When logging into Recall Health for the first time, check your details are correct, including your time zone. Time zones are defaulted to Australian Eastern Standard Time. If your time zone is different to this, you can adjust accordingly. Click Save. Manage Account is where users can be added or deactivated, as well as reset passwords. Manage Account is only available for subscription administrators or super users. To exit settings, click on either of the tabs. You will then return to the main dashboard. Navigating the main dashboard. On the main dashboard, there are a number of tabs. The Received Notifications tab, My Company Notifications, My Action Centre, and Recall Ready status. The Received Notifications tab lists all the recall notifications that have been received for a particular site location. You can view the notification title, the product type, the classification of a recall, the initiating company, the date issued, and the report status. Here you can have several filtering options. You can filter on dates, search for a particular notification title or a particular company that has sent a recall notification. Click on the plus button next to each of the notification titles. You'll be presented with several options. You can enter comments and send a communication back to the supplier or the initiator of the recall. Report your progress back to the initiator of the recall and view the notification by clicking on the notification title. The My Company Notifications tab is where any recall that is being created will appear. Any notification that is created and issued from the location will appear in this list. My Action Centre lists all the actions that a location is responsible for. The first action is related to the notification for paracetamol 500 mg. There is a request to report to the supplier in the next action column. Click on Report and you'll be taken to the section where you can report back to the supplier for that particular notification. There are many different types of actions that appear in the Action Centre. Recall Ready Status tab is specific to organisations that have initiator roles and are required to create or distribute notifications to other locations. A current Recall Ready status indicates that an initiator organisation has issued either a live or mock recall within a 12-month period. Receiving and responding to a recall notification. A new recall notification will be sent to you via email. The email will look something like this. It will contain a brief description of the recall along with the company name, the TGA reference ID, and a list of products being recalled. The TGA-approved recall letter and response form can be accessed directly from within the email. At the bottom of the email, there is a section titled Reporting Required. Within this section, there is a link that will take you directly to the notification for each account you have access to. In this case, the user has access to the Royal Children's Hospital in Melbourne. Click the link and you'll be taken directly to the Recall Health system. Here you can log in and view the recall notification. Supplier communication. The receiver can view the supplier communication in relation to the recall, including any images that may have been supplied. Scroll down to view details that are specific to the items being recalled. These can include the GTIN or the barcode number, the ARTG ID, or any other identifiers that may have been supplied, such as packaging information and, importantly, the tracking codes and distribution details. In this example, the supplier has advised the lot number being recalled is A123, and the specific lot number can be located on the side of the box. The supplier indicates that distribution to health sites occurred between the 1st of May 2021 and the 1st of May 2023, and they would like product returned. A return address has been provided. Under instructions, the supplier has noted that any open stock is to be destroyed in general waste, and any unopened stock be returned using the return address provided. At the bottom of the notification, there is information relating to the supplier that has issued the recall, including any contacts should you need to speak to the supplier. Reporting back to a supplier. To provide a response to the initiator or supplier, locate the left-hand menu. Under Action, click on Report Progress. Adjust your notification status to reflect any actions you have taken in relation to a recall. Select Acknowledged from the status drop-down list. A note can be added advising the supplier that the notification has been received and a response will be provided as soon as you have taken action. Click Add and the screen will refresh. The history table updates with the new response. The status is updated to Acknowledged. The date and time of when the status update occurred is also recorded, along with the name of the person who completed the report and entered the comment. The initiator or supplier can view this information instantly. Item Reporting. The item reporting table in the Recall Health system enables a supplier to provide the receiver with information regarding the required actions in relation to a recall. For example, the supplier of this recall requires the receiving company to count the number of products they have on hand and provide that number. The item reporting table provides the receiver with a list of items added to the notification. Once a receiver has counted the number of products from all site locations, a total quantity is entered into the Recall Health system in the Quantity field. A comment can be added if required. Click Submit, and the item report is then sent directly to the supplier. Multiple user reporting. If there are multiple users of a Recall Health account, and each user is responsible for counting a different location, for example a warehouse or a ward, each user can log into the item reporting section and provide their response. If additional units of the recalled product are found after the report has been submitted, or if another user has found additional units, the Recall Health system allows the receiver to update the total amount against the relevant item. Once submitted, the updated amount is sent directly to the supplier. Corrective action status. Once a receiver is confident all products at their site have been accounted for, the receiver can update the corrective action status to complete. A comment can be included advising the supplier that all actions have been completed. If there is a delay in providing a report back to the initiator or supplier, the receiver will be sent email reminders to log into the Recall Health system and provide a response. Reminders are issued at 24 hours, 48 hours, 7 days and 28 days after the recall notification has been received. Once the status is marked as complete, the reminders will cease. Please note that in the notification corrective action status, there is an option for not impacted. If you have been issued a recall notification and you are not actually impacted by the recall, you may select the non-impacted response. Subscription administrators. Subscription administrators can add or remove users of the Recall Health system. To add a new user, click Manage Account. Navigate to Subscription Users, click the Add User button, enter the new user's details. The username is generally the email address or user's first name. Select the applicable location for the new user. Select a role for the new user. Initiators can create and distribute recall notifications. Approvers can approve notifications that have been created and distribute them. A receiver can view a notification and report the site's progress back to the initiator. A viewer can view any activity that occurs at the site, however cannot edit, create, or distribute notifications. Once the role is selected, click Add User. A green box will appear at the top of the screen advising that your new user has been added successfully. The new user will receive an email asking them to activate their account by setting a password and logging in. When logging in for the first time, the new user will also need to accept a set of terms and conditions. Once the terms and conditions have been accepted, their account will be active. Resetting passwords. Subscription administrators select Manage Account. Locate the user to reset the password, click Reset Password, and the user will receive an email asking them to click a link to reset their password and log in. Deactivating a user. Subscription administrators select subscription users. Locate the user to be deactivated, click the username, locate user roles. To deactivate a user, all associated roles are required to be removed. Click Edit Roles. Deselect all roles related to the user and click Save. A green box will appear at the top of the screen advising that your user has been successfully deactivated.